and today I'm gonna discuss about Introduction to International Organization in International Relations. International organizations are known to have their cons, and to some countries the cost and the risk of joining one outweigh the benefit in their opinion. As discussed in class, some view them as laundering organization in which nothing good comes from them and it's dirty business. However, I want to discuss the benefit for joining an international organization, especially for smaller countries. An international organization can provide security, trade opportunities, stronger relationship possibilities, and finally, can give them a stronger voice in the international scheme of things. What is an international organization? An international organization is a body that promotes voluntary, cooperative, and coordination between or among its members in international scope or characters. There are two main types of international organization: international intergovernmental organization, whose members are sovereign state, and non-governmental organization, which are private organizations. Generally, the term international organization is used to mean international governmental organization only. IGOs are international government organizations that are based on formal agreement between government, have 3 or more nation-state members, and have a permanent schedule. The ability of IOs shape the behavior of the international community is derived in part from the numbers of the IO and the normal and informal agreement that they have with each other. For example, the Prime Minister of Germany, a nation state that is a member of the United Nations, has a large influence on the policies that nation and therefore has a great deal of power to shape regional and international behavior. International organizations can shape the behavior of the international community along many lines, including political, economy, and social. This is accomplished by setting agenda or directive, forming or encouraging partnership and alliance. Regulating and enforcing policy, the IOs help set the agenda for international community based on their ability to obtain first-hand data and information about particular issues or problems. Government and members of this organization wield their power to then set policy objectives that their home countries agree to abide by. The role of international organization. International organizations can be categorized two main ways: by their membership and by their function. International organizations differ in who their members are and in who permitted to join them. Membership of some organization or global organization is open to all the nations of the world. This category includes the United Nations and its specialized agencies as well as World Trade Organization. International organizations serve many diverse functions, including collecting information and monitoring trends, delivering service and aid, and providing forum for bargaining. By providing political institutions through which states can work together to achieve common objectives. International organizations can help to foster cooperative behavior. IGOs also serve useful purpose for individual states, which often use them as instruments of foreign policy to legitimate their action and to constrain the behavior of other states. The establishment of the United Nations was focused on coordinating and aiding states' effort to achieve common goals under the founding principles of sovereignty and non-intervention. Thus, the primary purpose of the UN is not interference in internal affairs, but rather to promote discussion and give states the tools to resolve the dispute themselves. The idea was never to instead a world government, so the institution of the UN should not be described as such. An example of this is the Earth Summit, where the members discuss action to be taken regarding environmental and sustainability and climate change. Then world leaders will recover in 10 years follow-up meeting to monitor each other's progress. State and international organization. Why would any nation join intergovernmental organizations such the European Union when the European Union has the European Commission, which is the institution responsible for ensuring EU law is applied through all member states? Some countries of the EU might not agree with every law or resolution the EU comes up with, but yet They will be focused to follow and implement such laws and resolutions. Another could be that an organization implements sanctions on a Middle Eastern country and therefore forbid its members from buying oil from that country. Each member of the country will lose of its revenue it makes from buying oil from that country, and they might be close allies with said countries. But they can't do anything about it because the organization forbids it. What? Why will all these limits and many more that can be applied to member states, such as state join intergovernmental organization, renew interest towards IOs? In general, states establish and develop international organizations to achieve objectives that they cannot achieve on their own. States create international organizations to get help in managing interstate relations, which also reduce the likelihood of violent conflict among member states. The conclusion is, international organizations can provide smaller states an opportunity for stronger economic power. This can also help build relations with larger states in which some believe can prevent war between one and another. They also give states an opportunity to be efficient. As discussed in class, we learned IOs are formed for efficiency, and that is why states join them.